Hello, you beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome to another video of the Planet Coaster Realistic Series. I hope you're doing well. Today, we're coming closer, ever closer to the end of this series. This is by far one of my most favorite series here on the channel. This park is looking incredible. The frame rate of just being in the game, like in real time, is a cinematic 25 frames a second right now. I literally can't build whilst the game is like in real time. I have to pause it, and then we get above 30 frames per second. So then it's a little bit smoother, but this is where we're at. Okay, so it's been a while since we've done another episode. I do have a really cool plan today, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But this is where we're at. Our last episode, we made this pretty small, honestly, loop coaster, which was pretty interesting. Did some loops, did some fast drops, got a pretty good rating, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so a 7, a 4, and a 1.57. That's pretty good. Top speed of 64 miles an hour. So not the fastest coaster, but it is exciting, which is good. We did, what else did we do recently? We did the bobsleigh, we did the water hybrid ride, which you guys asked for. We've done a couple of coasters. We did the glass thing in the middle with the pirate theme. We got a thing in the middle with the underwater coaster fun, which is cool. We've got a couple of launch coasters. My god, this series has been so cool. We've got a big water flume and a train. This was a good video. This was a good build, actually. This little coaster train, I can't talk. Train coaster mountain thing, which is pretty interesting, along with the kind of water slide. As you can see, we're at the edges here. I didn't build a 90-degree corner mountain thing. That is just the limitations of the map. We kind of run out of room, but also it's kind of cool because you can kind of see the insides. But yeah, so we did all this. We've done an underground train system. Man, this is cool. With a window of the aquarium sort of underwater thing, which is pretty neat. Man, this is a really cool park, actually. Now that I actually go around it, it's pretty freaking cool. And this is our starting area. And when we started, I think this was like over 3 episodes. We did like this little enclosure here. And we were like, oh, this is a huge park. It's going to be massive. It's going to take me ages to fill this all in. Well, we've pretty much done that. So yeah, it's kind of cool, but we do have a little bit of space to fill in still. There's a few areas like this one here. You see where like I just haven't really put anything there. I've put some scenery, and it's kind of like open space. That when I put this on the Steam Workshop for you guys, if you want to download it and play it yourselves, and I'm going to be watching your guys' videos, so if you want to go and make a video review of my park, I'd like love to watch that. But you guys can fill in the gaps, you can tweak the park, obviously, and that'd be pretty interesting. So we've got this little area out here. First thing I'm going to do is kind of finish up this coaster, because as you can see, we kind of built it, and then we didn't do any of the scenery around it. So I'm going to do that, finish it, and then I'm going to start my new coaster, which is going to be awesome. Okay, so I've done a bit of tweaking here, and I actually think this is a really nice section of the park. Totally perfect for setting up what we got later on. So as you can see, that's the coaster there going around, and this is what I've done. So I've kind of extended, and I really like this, the woodland kind of effect here. And it kind of goes right underneath the coaster. And I've changed the color from red to like a green combo. And I think it works really well. I'm going to, at some point, not now, remove some of these poles. There's quite a lot of them. I really, really wish I wouldn't have to have these ones sticking out of the edge. But it looks like, right now at least, we have to stick with them. So that looks really nice. I think it looks cool, and it actually allows us to build a path along the side to our next coaster, which is going to be a wooden coaster. I absolutely love build wooden coasters, so this is a perfect big space for a big awesome coaster. Let's get building. Okay, so there's 3 kind of to choose from. Technically there's 6, but 3 of them are kind of junior / smaller wooden coasters. The other 3 are the big boys, and I want to go with this one because it looks the coolest today. So what I'm thinking is we've got, like I said, quite a big space here. I don't know if I want to go all the way over here, honestly. But I definitely want to use at least some of this space, and I want to do lots of turns and stuff. So this is pretty cool. Also gives me the option to kind of add a little bit more. Maybe a small coaster, maybe a shopping area. This is technically the furthest point in the map. So if you're coming all the way over here, it better be worth it. And that's what I want to achieve. Okay, so I think I'm going to start it here. I'm going to try and mix up a little bit. So I am going to go up at the beginning, but I'm not going to go up a lot. I'm just going to try and like do a little bit and then the big climax at the end. I think that would be kind of cool. So a little bit of personal growth there in my Planet Coaster building. Okay, so let's go to... That looks about right. Okay, not too high. And there we go. So now we're on track. And I'm going to weave it around to the right, go up and down, see what we can do. So let's do that. Boom. And then, right, so now we're going in a straight line. And I want to slowly go up a little bit. And this is how you get some good ratings here, by the way. I found throughout my building career in this park, I've learned that small little bumps and sudden drops that aren't too fast and or cause nausea are really good for ratings. So here we go. Right, so let's now turn it that way. I don't want it all to be the same turn. So there we go. This needs to be longer. One thing I always do is like avoid talking like when I'm building because I'm thinking so much. But I'm really honestly in this episode I'm going to try and like talk a little bit through my thinking process and actually what I'm doing, because I don't know if it's like you guys care, but it's kind of like me just show and tell this entire series, which I don't want to do all of the time. So I'm trying to mix it up and just talk you through my creations. Okay, let me know if that's a good or bad thing. But here we go. Oh man, we are, I know nobody cares, but we are currently running at 17 frames a second right now in this build mode. Oh, it's bad. It's more of a slideshow at this point. And it's not my PC, FYI. Okay, this is looking good. All the ratings look fine. Yeah, cool. Alright, that's nice. I mean, the fact we crashed isn't, but there we go. It doesn't tell me because it's off the track now. But we were going pretty fast. So I'm going to, like, swoop up a little bit. Right. So now I need to go around that way. Okay. Don't have to, but it's just... A lot of the criticism early on in my builds was... You keep going the same... You keep turning left. It's like, okay, sorry. I'm not trying to go left all the time. I just keep... It's just what I do. Right. And now I think it would be kind of cool to have a gradual thing. And then... Okay, I know I'm like skipping ahead a little bit, but I'm literally just like just so zoned into this coaster right now. And I'm actually pretty pleased. What's all this under here? Oh, that's the old coaster. Okay. With how this is looking. So I plan to go through here. Like I don't like going in a straight line too much because that really affects your ratings. But we kind of have to. So let's go around. There we go. Can we go up? I think we should have a speed. And then down again. Oh, this is kind of cool, actually. I'm actually pretty happy with how this is looking so far. All right, here we go. This is the big moment. Oh, it's going to be great. Okay, so nice and level. Gonna have a short little drop. Actually, we could go really... Okay, either I have two options. Either like a snake kind of a thing going on, or I can just plummet. Kind of want to just plummet because I think that would be kind of cool. So I'm going to make this real short. There we go. That looks cool, actually. And I like the white design, actually. Usually I change the color, but I might just keep this. Okay, so this is going to be some G-force. So I'm going to have to be really careful with how I smoothen that out, because that is pretty steep. It's steep. Okay, I have finished. I think. It's very low to the ground, actually. But that's kind of cool. That's not a problem. It means we can do a lot with scenery. It's kind of I rarely do coasters like this, so I'm interested to see the results. This end bit, who knows? Kind of ran out of space a little bit. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Let's press play here. I'm going to see if I can just see the results. Okay, let's go. Can I ride it? I don't actually... No, I don't want to ride it. I just want to... You know what? I shall change the view to interest and select the results. There we go. That's how we'll do this. Okay. Oh my god, that is a slow hill lift. We're going to have to change that. Okay, down we go. Nice. Oh, look at that. That's a 9. Solid. Oh my god. Alright, we're still okay. That was slow. That was slower than I thought. We can change that though, because we can tweak the hill lift. At the moment, it's only 5 miles an hour. We can double that, which will give us a little bit extra speed. And see how that changes. We can also change the length of the coaster, or the ride. And that will actually change the way it goes down hills and things like that. It means you accelerate quicker, but don't gain as much speed. Alright, cool. It seems alright. Ooh. Okay. I might change this. This end bit is all where the excitement is, so I'm just going to fast forward it here. So this is all where it counts. This is all very anime at my 24 frames a second. 14 frames a second on some bits. Oh, we can have enough speed for this. This is actually sloped. Wow. Okay. Did not work. Right then. Alright, let's see if this bit works any better now. Okay. So going 14 miles an hour. Okay. Absolutely fine now. Weird. Let's see how we get on. Oh wow, that's pretty spot on. Oh, it's close. Oh. Wow, that's really, really unfortunate. Am I going to get bumped? Alright, last freaking try. Oh, man. This, I keep saying it, and every time it then fails, and I'm like, back to square one. This is the most challenging coaster I've ever had to build. Like, in terms of trying to get something to work and just be, like, super exciting, challenging. It is a completely different way of doing it, like, but obviously just learning and working at it and keeping it going. Alright, let's keep going here. That's really slow, that section. I should do something about that. If this doesn't come back good, that is something I could work on, maybe. Down, up-a-doo. Alright, looking good. There's a bit more green involved. That bit goes around there. It's kind of green. It's a 7. That's a solid area. Here we have the big tower, which looks like some kind of castle tower, which I'm super into. Okay, green going up. Nice. Red going down somehow. I shouldn't really care about the excitement all that much, because really it doesn't really matter, but it kind of does to me. Okay, up and down. There you go. Okay, so what do we get? A 6. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Might have to concede this. I don't know. I think I'll leave it there, guys. I might play with this a little bit more off camera and then come back in my next episode and do a little bit more. But if you've got any feedback, obviously let me know. I like it. It's like the castle tower. It's kind of interesting. I like it. It just it needs to be better. So either I need to go up higher and then get some bonus points that way, or I don't know. Let me just try this one thing actually. It's just okay. Does that fix everything? Let's find out. All right. Okay. Many a time now I have said this is my last attempt, but this is genuinely my last attempt. I've played with it so much. I really desperately want it to be more than a 6. And it's just like, I want it to be 7. A 7 is a solid point to be at. I've done one little tweak. I just want to see if this makes a difference. If this doesn't, I'll leave it and I'll do it while you guys aren't watching. But I really like this. It's kind of like a castle tower. It's kind of like this kind of thing over here reminds me of like a castle tower. But yeah, anyway, let's see if I can just clinch a 7 at the end of the video. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So we managed to get, it's not quite there, to be fair, but we got a 6.5, a 4 and a 1. Okay. This is acceptable. Improvements can be made. I want to make them, but I'm going to leave it for another video. So if you enjoyed this, thumbs it up. See you in the next episode. Playlist link in the description. Subscribe so you don't miss it.